Good morning all. My name is Ty and I'm a youth organizer of the Boston Area Youth Organizing Project. I've been with the Youth Way on the MBTA campaign since 2009 as a member, and now I'm part of the committee, writing committee. So I'm going to be speaking on the background of our campaign. So the Youth Way on the MBTA campaign is a partnership between the Boston Area Youth Organizing Project, BYOP, the Roxbury Environmental Empowerment Project, REAP, and the T-Riders Union, TRUE. REAP and TRUE are part of ACE, Alternative for Community and Environment. The campaign started in 2007 after a survey showed that struggle with the MBTA are part of major problem facing the youth in the Boston area. The goals of the campaign are affordability, quality of service, safety, and respect for youth riders of the MBTA. We have involved thousands of youth from the Boston area in our campaign through workshops, surveys, and actions. In 2009, we were successfully in extending the cutoff time of the student pass to 11 p.m. This helped nearly 30,000 students and youth participating in work, extracurricular activity, and get home safely.
My name is Devonta Jordan. I'm 17 and I'm representing Roxbury Environmental Empowerment Project, which is REAP, and I'm here to talk about the executive summary. So basically, public transportation is the gateway to opportunity for youth. Nearly 2/3 of the Boston youth now are riding the T every day on a daily basis to get to school, work, GED, tutoring programs, community college, and SAT prep. And we also believe that there are youth riders who are paying $125 and $2 to ride, but it's not affordable, and as a result, there's a crisis, and there are many youth who are not having the same opportunity as others to get to the places that they need to go, such as school, work, health appointments, and any other such appointments that are important, which is why we believe that there's a youth crisis, and we believe that the solution to this crisis is the youth pass, because it will be an innovative system and it would allow affordability for all youth, not just in school, but also youth who are out of school. So the T is my opportunity to learn. I use the T every single day to go to school, even though I'm not enrolled in school right now, as a result, not having enough affordability to ride. So 27% of youth have also agreed with the statement that they couldn't afford to get to school because they haven't had enough money to ride the T. And as a result, 48% of youth have been late or have missed school because they haven't had enough money to ride. And also 20% of youth have been reported absent to their classes, and as a result have failed tests or have had problems with their teachers. And 47% of youth who cannot afford the T to get to school or any such appointments are more likely to be incarcerated as a result. And so young people's school success should be a priority for our Commonwealth, because we need to be able to get to school because it is our opportunity. Recently, what we've been doing is having meetings with MassDOT, the Transportation Board, mainly with Clinton Bench and also Melissa Drouet, and a couple others from MassDOT. And today, what we're looking to do is have a youth banquet where we're bringing the youth together, anywhere from 100 to 300 youth, and showing them the report that we've been working on, and also trying to get General Manager Richard Daley to commit to possibly having a trial of the youth pass.
So hi, my name is Devonta Jordan. I'm an organizer at Boston Area Youth Organizing Project, BYOP. And the first part of the report that I'm going to review is Opportunity to Thrive. And this piece basically goes over the importance of being able to get to healthcare appointments. The general idea is that young people struggle to get to these healthcare appointments, and it makes it difficult for young people to be able to survive. and affordability, even though at times we don't see it as such an important thing. Being able to afford to get on the T has an impact, and rather young people are making it to their appointments. Every week, 10 patients or more miss appointments at Boston Medical Center as adolescent clinic due to a lack of public transportation funds. If young people are not able to afford to get on the train or bus, their expectancy of being able to get to their appointments dwindles down. The second part is one that's near and dear to me, opportunity to contribute. I'm an athlete, artist, dancer, and musician, and in order to be all of these things, I use the T very frequently. I use the T every single day, and it becomes costly, and I live with my sister and her 3 children, so it's very difficult to be able to pay for the tea on my own. And in order to contribute to this world that we live in, and in order to be a huge part of this society, I'm in need of affordability because I take the tea so often. The tea is young people's path to opportunity. There's a crisis for youth riders, and we can't afford the tea. Young people need to afford the tea in order to succeed, and when young people succeed, everyone benefits. With the Youth Pass, we will have a stronger, more educated workforce, and young people will contribute more to the local economy. And systems such as healthcare will be stronger and more efficient. Innovation is one of the T's priorities. The Youth Pass is an innovative solution to the crisis we're in. We want the MBTA to lead the country in affordable access for young people. World-class cities include world-class transit that young people can afford to ride. Public transportation is a key part of a sustainable future. It reduces traffic congestion, air pollution, and global warming. We need to invest in youth riders today so that they can become transit riders for life.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming. My name is Lee Matsueda. I'm here with the T Riders Union program at ACE, and we've been a supporter of the Youth Way on the MBTA campaign, and it's been an honor to work with these young people, and I think what they're saying in their report speaks volumes. The piece I want to speak to a little bit is really around financing. The Youth Pass can be funded, and the question is really of priorities. We know the MBTA and the state have made major investments in things like the Greenbush commuter rail line. It's a $600 million project that serves only 2,000 to 3,000 riders a day. We're talking about a youth pass that has an effect tenfold here. So anyway, what we're talking about is that there are alternatives, there are ways to fund this program, even in light of the MBTA's deficit that they're facing. And there are solutions. So one idea that I think you'll see in the report is the MBTA is exploring the idea of something called the University Pass. It's a successful model that's worked in Chicago, it's in Seattle. It's something where all educational institutions are buying these passes in bulk for their university students, and it's a link pass at a discount rate for all of them. And what that does is it really infuses money up front to the MBTA, and it helps maintain this system and makes access for college students possible. What it also does is it brings in roughly $60 million additional annually to the MBTA, and that offsets some of the costs that we talk about around this youth pass. You know, the studies that the MBTA has done, which the Youth Way has really got the MBTA to do, is saying roughly $27 million for this project and the youth pass. And so putting all of the aside of how important this is, and I hate to have to make this argument because really it is about priorities, but you got to say that there are ways to fund this, and the University Pass can do that. The University Pass actually, if promoted, would actually reduce the implementation cost of the youth pass by more than 50%. And so, there are benefits to this. There are solutions, and I think the Youth Way on the MBTA campaign really understands that this is about a bigger question, that the T is in debt, and that it's committed to not just fighting for this youth pass, but also talking about how we invest in public transportation at the state level, getting our legislators to really step up to the plate, getting other transit advocates to fall in line, and of course getting our city and our city representatives to do the same. So